Gentry, how do we feel about him versus bringing in another tight end? They're not going to probably be as good of a blocker, but as just an additional receiving threat like we had with Ebron last year.
That's the thing I'm trying to figure out right now.
And they would just provide depth, too.
Yeah, they
probably just as a better player than Kevin Radar and Hayward anyway.
Because that's my thing. I'm like...
There's some names.
When you're talking about just Pat and Gentry together, I'm like, I like them a lot together. I think that Pat is the star. I think Gentry does all the grunt work that you need. You got that balance there. Could you add another receiving tight end? Sure, but I don't think it's a need. But when you're talking about the depth, and hey, man, if one of our guys goes down, now we're saying it's Gentry and Kevin Rader, or is Pat and Connor Hayward, I don't feel as confident about that personally.
You want me to list off some of these names?
I would like for you to list off some of these names. You want to start with the old guys up front? I see the old. You do you. How you want to play?
I'll start with the one most familiar with us. Eric Ebron. Still out there.
We're Trina's still diva. That's her guy, right? Yeah.
Gronk and Jimmy Graham.
Okay.
I don't think you could bring either of those guys in.
I would agree.
You can, but you can't.
It'll be frowned upon.
If we're comparing Freiermuth to these guys, no. Yeah. Let Freiermuth emerge into them because these guys are old. I still think they could play, though. Mm-hmm. Gronk more than Jimmy Graham. Kyle Rudolph. Blake Jarwin. Jared Cook.
Ooh, Blake Jarwin. I forgot about him.
Lee Smith. Jesse James.
Man, Lee retiring, bro. My man ain't coming back.
He's done.
Yeah, from my dog Lee, yeah.
Jesse James reunion.
Would he be interested in coming back? That's the real question.
The Killer B era is gone.
I know.
Remember
that's
what he said on the way out?
Because he was not a fan of
Kardashians.
That. Yeah, he was not a fan of that. I'm like, I can understand. I didn't mind it as much, but he that wasn't Jesse's vibe, man. It's too much for him. I can get it. I can dig it, man. It's an acquired taste. We were a very unique band of brothers. Yes, very unique.
I'm not seeing anyone on this list that's worthwhile after those names.
Yeah.
Well, Levine Tuoli Lolo, maybe. He had a little run at one point, but
yeah, Jesse James is my cutoff. It's unfortunate.
I feel like we're good.
Because Blake,
it's taking a little bit of a risk, but I just want to give the keys to Freiermuth and just say you're a guy. I don't need to bring in any backup. And because I want Gentry to feel the same way too, a little bit.
These names are a little bit too big to come in for that backup role. I don't want to go back to Ebron all the way.
Jarwin might not be a terrible call. Jarwin or Cook?
I like Jarwin, man. Obviously, he played at a place where I kind of liked.
He played JMU.
No. I'm talking professionally.
Buffalo.
No. Come on, man.
AZ.
No. Come on, man. Click on him. You don't know where he played at, bro?
Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Jeez.
My brain wasn't on.
I see, man. He's over here. Was it the Giants?
Oh, I knew he played for Dallas.
It was the Dolphins.
I didn't know if he was drafted by another team and a weird trade happened,
man.
From his rookie year to his sophomore
year.
He
was playing, at one of them spots. My only thing is, if you bring in Blake, I don't necessarily think that he's looking and just saying, I'm taking a back seat. I think Pat beats him out regardless. I think Pat beats out any of those guys regardless. But just thinking of where he's at career-wise, I don't know. I think because in Dallas, he had a role, bro.
Yeah.
He had a legit role, bro.
I guess he never really lived up to it, though.
Correct.
He's probably thinking, I want to get some more targets under my belt, kind of prove to people I could live up to that potential. Mm-hmm. He could be a good tight end, too.
I would like him as a 2 better than a 1.
Yeah, it's like the whole concept of what the Patriots. I don't know how much we'd be running that type of stuff, where they have Hunter Henry and also Jonnu Smith. We roll with Moose and Blake Jarwin. That wouldn't be terrible.
With a 3 tight end set, New England could cook either way at times.
But, could Gentry at least step into that role where we don't have to worry about Jarwin?
Fair.
Could he? That's my question.
I just don't know what he, receiving wise. That's the part for me that I just do not know if he's capable of doing it just yet. I like the fact that that's what he's focused on and that's what he's going to be working on, but we're not going to see the results from that necessarily right now. that might take mid-season for us to really see it or feel that type of impact at least. That's my only, it makes me a little nervous, man. Yeah.
Just wait then.
Yeah, I mean, if either went down, you absolutely bring in Jarwin. Yeah. Absolutely. I think Jarwin first, and then I would go Jesse first, then Jarwin, because Jesse have the familiarity. But yeah, if our guys are healthy, that is super. I mean, you got to take chances somewhere, though.
Yeah, I like the idea of just saying, I believe in you too.
Yeah, we didn't win into some seasons with 3 outside linebackers and a 3-4 defense, and we're like, yo, nobody can get hurt. And you take a chance and it works out. Sometimes it doesn't work out. This might be one of the positions, man.
Because I would assume this season, if Gentry's on the field, it's as the tight end too. Right. Because beginning of last year, certain portions of last year, we would have him as tight end one just due to the blocking. But I'm assuming with how we revamp this offensive line and how we're going to be working this offense, Muth is going to he's going to be on the field 100 to 99% of the time.
Should be.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I'm willing to take that chance then. I'm willing to take the chance of us saying, Muth, you got the keys. You're going to be the guy this year. And also saying that to Gentry of, you got the keys to be a tight end too. Improve your pass catching, improve your route running, all that stuff. We already know you're a good blocker. And carve out a little Spath role for us.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I think they both have that potential to do that as soon as this season.
No, I would agree with that. I could definitely see, Gentry could definitely carve out that Spath role. I feel like he definitely could do that.
Yeah, so I think you're right. It's just really based off injury, or if
as long as no,
because Moose not underperforming. It's if Gentry underperforms in training camp, preseason, whatever it is, then maybe look at one of these guys.
Yeah,
I just don't know how many 2 tight end style sets we're going to be running. We got a ton of good receivers now too.
Just communicating what Zach communicated to me on air during the interview. He said that they do want to try to do more 2 tight end sets. And he was saying that that's why he feels like he wants to make sure that he can step up even more so as a receiving threat because of that, to keep him on the field more.
Give him that chance.
But yeah. So I just wanted to give that, and that was from him. That's definitely what he said. So I'm cool with it, man. Give him a chance then. If injury happens, all right, cool, man. We'll pull the plug on one of these dudes, man. Call for some help, but yeah, because I like our top end. I like our starters.
Have to.